yourself and your practice?
Yes. First of all, I would like to thank NGB for giving me the opportunity to participate the NGB Design Patent World Tour. My name is Nguyễn Đức Thắng. I started my career as a patent attorney in Investip here in the years of 1999. After working with Investip for 8 years, I joined the firm Steadily Gibbons, an Asian regional IP law firm. In 2008, when working with Steadily Gibbons, I was the head of patent groups of Vietnam to offices of Steadily Gibbons. In 2020, I returned here in Investip, and at present, I am partners and director of patent department at Investip here.
Can you tell us some recent design development in Vietnam?
Yes, recent design development is the accession of Vietnam to HIệu Agreement. Vietnam chose and access to the Geneva Act. The agreement took effect in Vietnam at the end of 2019. However, the design international application with Vietnam designation has not many. We made research in May 2021. The research indicated that there was only 154 international applications with Vietnam designation. That publication date to 7 May 2021 was over the substantive examination period of 6 months. The numbers of 154 application is quite small.
Can you tell us some notes when filing an international application with designating Vietnam?
I find that there are some notes we should consider when filing an international application with designating Vietnam. Note 1. An international application designating Vietnam must include a description of design. In fact, the Vietnamese Patent Office will review an application if the description does not comply with Vietnam regulations of design description. To reduce the possibility of refusal, we should write such description to include 4 contents. Firstly, a list of figures or photos with their names. For example, figure 1 is the perspective view figure. Figure 2 is the left view figures, and so on. Secondly, an indications of fields of use. For example, for a bottle design, the fields of use is to contain liquid. Thirdly, an representation main parts of the product. For example, for a bottle design, the bottle have 3 main parts: a bottleneck, a bottle body, and a bottle bottom. Fourthly, descriptions of the essential appearance forming features for each of the main parts and for the entire product. For example, the bottle body has a soft shape, and so on. Note 2. If the design in an international application is a partial design, then the application will be refused because partial designs are not patentable in Vietnam. Normally, partial design are depicted by broken lines. When receiving such a notification of refusal, we will have to file with the Vietnamese Patent Office new drawings in which broken lines have been converted into solid lines. We have experience in some international applications. The design is depicted by solid lines, but the description states that the applicant claims only some part. That is a partial design as well. In such case, the description will be refused and a new description including the disclaims must be filed with the Vietnamese Patent Office. In addition, the scope of products is limited. The Vietnamese Patent Office will review products that cannot be independently circulated. For example, surface patterns, graphic interfaces, and so on will be refused because in order to be circulated, another product is needed to build them. Not three. For a normal three-dimensional design, we should include perspective views and seek orthogonal views in the international application. As required, a notification of refusal would be received and we would have to file with the Vietnamese Patent Office missing figures or photo in response. Not for a multiple application is possible, but it must belong to one of the following two cases to satisfy the unity requirement. First case is an application for a set of products used together with each other. In such case, the essential appearance forming features must appear on every product in the set. An example is a set of cups and pots sharing the essential appearance forming features. Second case is an application comprising similar designs of the same product. It's called embodiments. For example, we have an application with 4 embodiments. Each of them is the design of a bottle. It requires that the 4 bottles must not be significantly different from each other. As required, a notification of refusal will be issued and we will have to devise the application.
Can you tell us the next procedure after filing a response with the Vietnamese Patent Office?
If a notification of refusal is issued, the deadline for response is 3 months from the date on which the refusal was pronounced. The deadline can be extended once for 3 months by filing a request for extensions and an extension fee by the deadline. After a response is filed, if the Vietnamese Patent Office finds that the response is acceptable, it will send a notification of refusal withdrawal or a notification of allowance to WIPO. Then WIPO will inform the applicant. And if the response is considered unacceptable, the Vietnamese Patent Office would issue a further notification of refusal and send it to the representative in Vietnam who files the response on behalf of the applicants for a further response. After the first response, if the Vietnamese Patent Office issue a decision refusal, we can file an appeal or even bring to court for trial.